This playthrough is rated T for teen.
How technologically advanced could a town in the middle of nowhere be? Greetings and salutations, viewers. We're back here with another episode of Ys Memories of Celceta. In the last episode, we found ourselves in the primeval land after going through the underground ruins, and now we have windmills, towers, all this other stuff. Man, this is fancy. But, you know, we got science and magical science. Which is it? Incredible. This place is even more unbelievable up close. I wonder what kind of people live here. Jerks. No. Hey, what are those swirly things over there? They're called windmills. Moron. No. The wind spins them around to generate energy. I like these types of windmills. I'm not really a fan of most modern windmills that are just super huge and unwieldy and just don't look very good. I've heard they actually don't produce enough power that you need, and they kill too many like birds and stuff like that to make use of it. It's almost doing more damage than it should be for what it's supposed to earn from it. So, oh wow, I'm impressed you knew the answer, Darren. Very nice. Yeah, he's not so much of a moron after all. Hey, they don't call me an information dealer for nothing. Anyway, based on our experiences so far, it seems safe to assume that Adol's caused some kind of trouble here too. Yeah, probably did. Hey now, we might get chased around, we might get locked in a house somewhere for a while, who knows? Either way, we can't stand around forever, so let's get this over with. Actually, didn't they build a grave for me? So maybe they killed me off screen or something like that. Uh-oh. Well, here we go. Cross your fingers and dot your T's and I's. And here we go. Own up, Adol. What'd you do this time? It's a ghost! Oh, yeah, they thought I was dead this time. Huh? Well, yeah, we saw the gravestone, so. What's going on here? It's Adol. He's come back to haunt us. This isn't your world any longer. Go back to sleep. Leave us be. I see, so it was the people this town who dug that grave, Adol. They appear to be under the impression that you are, in fact, deceased. Huh, who's that random girl who has a unique sprite? She's probably not important at all. Well, we have to watch, obviously it's important, we have to watch her animation of her coming towards us. Ada, is that you? Who are you? ...
Oh, I see. You've lost your memories. Well then, let me introduce myself again. I'm Kalilica. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Kalilica, huh? How'd you know I lost my memories?
Oh.
That's beside the point. You really are quite the troublemaker, you know. First, you wander off outside the town without permission and disappear without a trace. And then you show up here again with no memories. The nerve of some people, I swear. I like that you're an interesting person, but there are limits, you know. After a while, it just gets old. You're almost a full-grown adult, so you really need to start acting like one, okay?
This little kid's trying to point up to me and trying to berate me. Great. I love those characters. They're awesome. Wow, Adol, this kid doesn't mince words, does she?
Ahem. Now that I think about it covers the scolding, so if you would, please come with me. I'll show you to my room.
My home. Sorry. Is that a Freudian slip there? I don't know, it seems to be built almost like with the same type of design as Kaznan when it comes to the multi-layers and anything. Anyway, we find ourselves in Highland Town. How original. Yeah, with all the unique names, you'd think it would be called something different than Highland Town, but... oh well, whatever.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aaron. I am the mayor of this town, Kalilica's grandfather. I must say, it's amazing to see you alive again, Adol. I assumed I never would.
I saw the grave.
Before you returned, we were under the impression that you had died. It must have been quite a shock to see it, but think how we must have felt seeing you standing before us now.
May I ask where you believe Adol be dead?
We found Adol's belongings near a waterfall in this area, but Adol himself was nowhere to be seen. We searched for days, but could not find no trace of him. We had little choice but to believe he had accidentally fallen in and drowned.
Something tells me drowning's not too likely to be the way this one goes out. I wonder what an end. I mean, I don't know if they'll ever do an end series to Ys, but it'll be interesting to see if they ever do. How will they have it? Well, they'll probably just have Adol. They'll probably just have Adol run off into the sunset or whatever, you know, that type of thing. I don't know. But Usually most series never do an end to characters. Well, they could do an Old Man Adol storyline. That'd be kind of interesting. But anyway.
I can't even imagine how confusing this must be for you. But in order to explain things adequately, I would be forced to detail a number of private matters regarding these lands, and I also cannot say how much I am at liberty to discuss right now. Kalilika,
Yes, grandfather?
when Lisa returns from the rite of summoning, would you please ask her to come by?
Is she returning today?
Indeed, although it may be past nightfall by then. Either way, I need to consult with Lord Adol in this matter.
Yay!
Until I've done so, I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to remain here in our guest quarters.
Hey, we're not getting locked up this time. So, well, sort of. Can we look around outside?
I don't think that'd be wise, particularly after what happened last time you were here. And your arrival has caused quite a commotion in town already. I apologize for the inconvenience, but I think it would be best if you stayed indoors for the night. We'll do what we can to make your stay a pleasant one, Kalilika. Would you please show our guest to their quarters?
Yes.
Okay, calm down, Kalilika.
Of course.
Yes.
What'll you do?
I don't know, man. Calm down. No, well, since arriving here, we've learned not much. I am inclined to disagree. If this were Adol's Trek's end, there's a high probability this is where he lost his memories. It may not seem like much to go on, but it is solidly nonetheless.
Hey.
Did anyone else find Kalilika and the mayor's reactions to Adol's memory loss kind of weird? I mean, they didn't seem surprised at all.
There's definitely something strange about this town. The technology here is pretty advanced, too. They've even got windmills and streetlights.
What's a streetlight?
Oh, right. They're little devices on sticks, basically, that light up when it's nighttime. In big towns, you can have a bunch of them along the side of the road. That's when night falls. Turn them on, and it's bright as day.
Wow, that's incredible.
But you sure don't hear too many of these towns that use them. Heck, you'd be hard-pressed to find one even in Rom. Honestly, this town might just be more advanced than any place I've ever seen or heard about in the whole Empire. Makes you wonder what a town like this is doing in the middle of the Great Forest. You managed to remember anything yet, Ale?
Not yet.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
All we know about him is his name. However, beyond that, we can only speculate. I think it would be best for us to rest now and trust that our questions will be answered come morning. Sounds like a good idea to me. Now, time to find out if any of the characters are insomniacs. Is it time for dinner? ... Yep. Main character is insomniac.
Freda, give me a break.
Who's Freda? Anyway. After much tossing and turning, Adol finally gave up on trying to get to sleep. There was simply too much going through his head. Yeah, might as well check around. Is it time for more memory? The window isn't locked. It might be possible to slip out from here. Will you go outside? Not yet. I will here in a second. I was just seeing if there's anything else to check out around here. This is Aaron's room. It'd be rude to enter without permission. Well, that hasn't stopped you before. This is Kalilika's room. It'd be rude. Okay. Did they just lock the door? The door, it seems this door is a strange variety that can't be unlocked from the inside. Why? That's... How? That doesn't work. That doesn't make sense. See what they say when you inspect them.
But why?
During his mumbling in his sleep. Oh, is dinner ready? So much meat. Mumble, mumble. Grumble, grumble. She does kind of remind me of that. Karna is sleeping contently. Oh. ... And Ozma's sleeping peacefully. He seems like one of those guys, so. Oh, you gotta have the serious types or whatever. Oh, more beds upstairs, but we have enough characters for that, so. Why are we running so slow? I don't know. Anyway, let's go outside. Yep, let's go outside and check out the town. Might as well. Ooh. I wonder whether these things are powered by the power of love. No. That'd be cheesy. Nothing there. I wonder who we'll run across out here. Now we got a strange blonde-haired girl. We must go after her, or not. Watchdog Gomp. Nah, I'll do all the animal stuff eventually, but not right now. Well, I know we had to go after the girl, but I was curious if there was any. It's best not to leave town without the others. Why not? That hasn't stopped you before, at least in the original version of Ys 4. He just kind of left the TurboGrafx 16 version. He just kind of buggered off without telling anyone. Wait, did I actually check these? Well, I mean, you can't go in any of these houses, as you can see. I was just seeing if there's anything interesting to interact with. Okay, fine. Chase after the girl. Well, if it's a girl, Adol's got to chase after her, even though Adol hasn't really been seen as a skirt chaser. A winged statue stands beyond the entrance. Sephiroth! Oh, the wrong game. It looks similar to the statues in the Kazdan Mine in the underground ruins. Oh, yeah.
One day, I intend for mankind to take to the skies. Just like this, on wings of their own creation.
Now then, Adol, please wait right here for now. I'll call you when Lord LD is ready to grant you an audience. Feel free to make yourself comfortable in the meantime, if you'll excuse me.
She looks familiar, perhaps from another version of this game.
For goodness sakes, I just finished cleaning. Hard to believe anyone could be this disorganized.
You'd be surprised about, smart people and being disorganized. It appears to be some kind of telescope, the larger in size than any that are known, with a very delicate-looking lens. Some kind of measuring instrument is laid down haphazardly next to it. It appears to be some kind of ship. Judging by the fact that it has a cannon attached to it, it's likely a warship. A strange sphere slowly rotates in place. The pattern on it looks like a map, but built out of puzzle pieces. Well, talk about putting a 1,000-piece puzzle together, or 10,000 pieces, or a million, or whatever. Various antiques, documents, and maps are lined up here. They look like spoils from a ruins raid. These are various books piled upon one another, all pertaining to the study of language. Amongst them are some with writings in an unrecognized script.
I'm terribly sorry to kept you waiting, Adol. Lord LD is expecting you on the balcony. Please come this way.
Alright, I guess we could do that. Can we leave? There appears to be many interesting things in this room. Curiosity dictates, so one should examine them thoroughly before leaving. You can't escape the plot, Adol. No sirree. Yeah, we're purposely being hamstrung in terms of how fast we're moving. It's like, I mean, it doesn't really matter, but.
I'm terribly sorry to keep you waiting, Adol.
Oh, we'll say the same thing. Okay. Alright, let's see this Lord Deal guy. Oh, he also looks familiar. You must be Adol Christin. Who's asking? Ha! Brimming with curiosity, just as a boy your age should be. How marvelous. Is it ironic that a guy with wings...
I intend for mankind to take to the skies. Just like this, on wings of their own creation. However, now is not yet that time. The doors must be opened in the proper order.
Isn't it ironic that a guy with wings likes playing with things that that can fly? Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Eldeal. I suppose you could say I'm the one who brings harmony to this world. Well, that doesn't sound like a villain line at all. Nah, he's fine. He's a nice guy. Looks like he's a science guy too. Man, that's why the stairs are so huge. It's because of his wings.
Lisa.
Stare. I'm sorry for the mess.
I'll tie the room again later. If you wish to talk to Adol here, I'll take my leave now.
I am sorry.
Thank you.
Now,
Adol, all of these books and blueprints you see before you, they all depict things I plan to have someone invent one day. So you're like a winged version of Leonardo da Vinci or something like that? Huh. Maybe. I don't know. Unbelievable. Yeah, I plan to have someone invent? Indeed, one day someone will invent each of these inventions you see before you. Construction, arts, medicine, weaponry, all kinds of knowledge from every field of study are gathered here for the express purpose of gifting to mankind one day. And by bestowing this knowledge, I have worked to maintain balance and harmony in the world throughout its history. Sounds like the work of a god. If someone asks if you're a god, you say yes! There are many in Highland who regard me as one. I have been carrying out this process for hundreds of years now, treating it as my sacred duty. When the land struggled with floods, I gave its people the knowledge to build floodgates and improve irrigation. In one age, a violent plague spread across the land, and I prompted the development of a cure. As for a recent example, do you see the blueprint spread over there? Where? Yeah, exactly. Oh, I'm sorry. I have a habit of being a little untidy. I believe there are blueprints of a boat on this table. I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat. Have you ever wondered why I'm on a boat? The armies of the Roman Empire and the Principality of Altago have long been butting heads, as I'm sure you know. At one point, Altago seems to be at a disadvantage, but now the two forces are an even match for one another. The reason for the sudden equalization? An exceptionally fast warship that Altaginians happened to invent in the nick of time. And these are its blueprints. I want to ride on one, please! As expected of an explorer like you. My point, however, is that these blueprints are the plans for that very warship. The countries have been at odds for so long, it would create an imbalance for one to fall under the other's flag. If Rome were to annex Altago, the number of problems for both nations would increase considerably. It simply would not be wise to let the war end quite so easily. Much like the relationship between people, resolutions can sometimes lead to problems all their own. Kind of like, was it the Reconstruction period of the South after the Civil War? Whew. Not that it didn't need to happen, it's just, it was a mess. Altago is, it was a reconstruction or whatever. Anyway, Altago is a particularly complex region and is generally best left to its own devices, but exceptions must be made.
Are you unable to sleep? I'm so happy you're alive, Adol. Do you remember my name?
My name is what? My name is what? My name is what? Lilia? I see your memory is still not fully returned. Yeah, I know it's Lisa because I played the other games, but still, I always like being snarky in these games, even if there's no wrong answer. My name is Lisa. Would you like to talk for a while, Adol? Not really, but we have to for plot reasons.
My!
Oh, I see. You remember my name, but pretend not to. Your kindly aura belies a mischievous spirit, it seems. If you don't mind me asking, how much do you remember about Lord Eldeal? Not much. I see. Still, I'm pleased that you remember anything about him at all. If your memory has recovered that much, then perhaps you already realize this, but Lord Eldeal personally chose you and summoned you to this land. So he is a god in a way. He intended to impart upon you the knowledge of the tower. Unfortunately, you vanished before you could receive it, and I'm afraid I don't know what specific knowledge Lord Eldeal intended to impart. I feel I should also disclose to you the truth regarding your memories, or at least some of them. The area surrounding the sanctuary is protected by a special kind of barrier. When outsiders leave, they forget everything that happened here. It's as if they never came. So that's what happened to me. Is that why? Yeah, exactly. To avoid the existence of this town and Lord Eldeal becoming discovered by the outside world, I believe that you lost your memories when you left this area. However, you should only have lost your memories of Highland and its environs, nothing more. I lost more than that, lady. Yeah, but I lost all my memories. I'm sorry, I really have no idea what could have caused that to occur. But I've also never heard of anyone regaining the memories of Highland upon return either. It may be some time before you grant an audience with you, but I'm certain you'll be able to speak with Lord Eldeal again. However, it's late. You need your rest. I'll see you again tomorrow. I'm just so relieved to learn that you're alive. Oh, and Adol, if you should remember anything else about Lord Eldeal, I'm sorry, it's nothing.
Good night.
What were you gonna say, Lisa? Yeah, the only time like dialogue choices ever matter is in side quests when you might get one reward over another or something, but that's it. Sorry, Adol, can you explain that again from the beginning? Yeah, Carl was like, a little dense. No, I doubt repeating the explanation would make its content easier to understand. And I must confess it is most difficult to believe such a tale could possibly be true. So basically this Eldeal guy is like some kind of god that gives people knowledge? We've seen some strange things on our journey so far, but this is pushing it. I mean, we can have twin gods, we can have one-winged angels, you know, whatever. There is one point I would like to be clarified. You said that upon leaving this area, you forgot everything that happened here, correct? Surely that would mean forgetting the knowledge you were given as well, no? Yeah, that's a good point. So go on. Kalilka, whatever your name is, what's up with that?
That's no way to ask someone a question.
Well, I'm older than you, so there. What are you, 5, Duran? Oh, then again, how old is Kalilka? So
You certainly wouldn't be able to tell from how you talk. You're like a smart child. The idea that you should respect your elders because of their age is so outdated. Respect is earned through maturity.
And, you know, talking about maturity and expecting it and saying you're mature is a sense of immaturity, by the way.
And the people like you don't become mature just as they get older. They just turn into grumpy old farts.
What? Well, he does have gray hair, so.
Yeah.
I think Kalilka wins this one. She just stuck her tongue out. I don't think that means she wins.
But it's true that the people who've received knowledge forget coming here. However, the knowledge imparted by Lord Ildir remains within the mind, resurfacing one day as inspiration.
Inspiration? What do you mean? I believe she is stating that the knowledge a person is given resurfaces during his daily life as if it were his own thoughts. Is that correct?
Oh!
Clap. Sorry.
It's good to see that the rest of you actually have measurable intelligence, unlike a certain someone here.
Pretty fancy system you got going here, though. So if people remember the knowledge they've been given as they thought of it themselves, does that mean everyone who's ever invented something great has been here before? Naturally, not everyone, but that is true for certain people and certain inventions, yes. Unbelievable.
So, can we actually go outside now?
You may. These eyes explained everything to the people of this town, so there should be no further problems. Okay, Adol, I don't know about you, but those are the words I've been dying to hear. Time to go scoop around town. Indubitably. Indubitably, Mr. Dunn. Hopefully we can find some way to get a few more of your memories back. Listening to people talk might help this whole thing sink in a bit too. ... Something wrong?
Oh, nothing. You just sometimes don't seem like you're all there. Then it's like you'll say the perfect thing. Weird.
Really? I mean, I am a reputable information dealer and all that. I absorb everything around me and... Hey! Kalilka, would you like to entrust you? I would like to entrust you as their guide. Please show them everything this town has to offer.
Okay.
However, I must warn you of one thing. Do not, under any circumstances, leave the town through the north exit by yourselves.
The north exit in the direction of that enormous tower. That tower is where Lord Ildir lives. It's also where Adol met Lord Ildir when he came last year. However, it's surrounded by an area called the Sanctuary of Storms. And if you enter there without permission, you'll be fried by lightning before you know it. So don't say we didn't warn you.
Okay, that seems like a pretty good incentive to keep our distance to me. Yeah, being struck by lightning. Real lightning!
That's okay, Adol. Let's check this place out.
Alright, now we can go exploring. So now we got Kalilka. She's not a party member, but she's still hanging around here. She's got a health bar, though. That's a little bit weird. That's probably nothing. Walking around freely in a monstrous environment should be a pleasant change of pace for you, or so I'd hope. So please try to use the time meaningfully. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll try. Can we go into the rooms now? Yay! Even though there's really nothing to explore. There's very few things to actually examine in this game, I've noticed. Yeah, like really nothing standing out. It's just a room. Yeah. It has things in it, and we do things in it. Surprising. Yeah, let's see what the outside has to offer. This house seems to be empty.
This is Ys's house. But Ys is out most of the time, so it's usually empty.
What about her family?
She lives on her own. Both of her parents passed away the year I was born. Oh. ... And that's pretty much all to see of Ys's house. Let's move on, shall we?
Okay. Yeah, not much to really do here or examine as far as I'm aware of, so... Yeah, she's like, don't talk to Lisa. I'm the more important, more interesting character. Yeah, sure you are. Well, she's a standard character trope, so you can't get around that. Now, we don't have to talk to most of these people. There's only a few places you actually have to go, but...
Excuse me, Dario.
Huh? Do you have something you need me to? Oh, Adol, perfect timing. I actually have something I need to discuss with you.
So what's on your mind?
Actually, it was about your gravestone, Adol. I was the one who built it. Someone asked me to do it, but still, I feel terrible. I hope its existence didn't cause you any bad luck. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I beg of you. ... I'll never forgive you. Please forgive me. I really didn't mean any harm, I swear. Adol told Dario who's only joking. Adol, what are we gonna do with you? Huh. Is something wrong, Ozma? Thoughts crossed my mind. Was anything buried in that grave? Oh, hey, now that you mention it.
Can't be a body in there, so is it just dirt?
No, a tradition for cases where there's no body are to bury the belongings of the deceased. I mean, Adol's belongings. That's what was buried in his grave. I'm so sorry. It just slipped out. I didn't mean.
This guy needs to take a chill pill.
It's okay. We understand completely.
Adol's belongings.
But me before he lost his memories, no less. There may be no information to discover within them. For real? I'm going to tell the mayor to have that grave removed really soon. So please just wait a little bit longer, please. Adol, I think we should probably be leaving now, for Daria's sake if nothing else. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. We don't want the poor guy to have a heart attack.
Yeah, you can't be stressed out at this age. Jeez, dude.
As soon as the mayor agrees, I'll have that grave removed right away. I'm so sorry, but please just hang on a bit longer.
Well, I said never give up. Never. No, wait.
When I grow up, I want to be an architect. My father, my grandfather, my great-grandfather were all architects. I'd love to follow in their footsteps.
Is that really a career you really want to just kind of be in the family? Yeah, whatever. No, it's an engineer. Failed up our abilities. I'll do the animals later. I usually do the animals like right before I leave the town. Alright.
Not often we get customers like you. Welcome, please have a look at my wares. We have plenty to offer. I'm sure you'll find something that takes your fancy.
Alright, let's see what you got. Alright, you got your standard honey potions and all that. Nothing new there. Weapon-wise, we can now buy new weapons for all our characters. So, Claymore, which is quite a bit of an upgrade. Heavy Gauntlet, Feather Knives, and a Trident. And, huh? What's this? Oh, it's probably a glitch in the code. I don't know why there's an extra weapon there that we can't equip. Not like anything's going to happen with that at all, right? Anyway. Okay. I'll buy the weapons later. I don't need to buy them right this second. Ooh, a fancy shop.
Is this some kind of shop?
Well, technically, yes. The film Fireman's Workshop and the Sapphire are responsible for all the machinery in the Highlands. Machinery? Oh, you aren't familiar with the machines?
Yeah, she's from a hick village.
Well, Karna and Ozma are from the forest and live off the land, so they've never seen machines like this one before.
You have seen them then, I assume?
Yeah, machines are, complicated contraption thingies that do stuff in a nutshell.
I see. That your explanation was no help at all.
Yeah, pretty much.
And there you have it. It's a shame your brain isn't as big as your body, or you'd be quite the genius.
Oh, come on now, give me a break.
Hey, you big guy over there, you're blocking the entrance. If you want to talk, move over and stop getting in the way of the other customers.
What other customers?
Why am I the one who gets told off?
It's nice to see you all. It is particularly good to see you alive, Adol.
We were discussing how this workshop is responsible for the machinery in the Highlands. Does this mean that those windmills outside were created here as well?
That's right, I was responsible for designing them, in fact. Thanks to the knowledge I received from Lord Eldiel, anyway. Though all the wisdom I was given has also been given to someone else as well.
I see. I still don't really get it. But I can tell you're an amazing person, at least.
Alright, Carla, just... Alright, Cat!
But of course,
but of course, you're a perceptive one, young lady.
Don't get cocky, old man.
Jeez, calm down, kid.
Are all the girls in Highland like this? I thought it was just Kalilika, but this one seems like a handful too.
Well, Tamali is Philemon's successor, so she's not exactly a run-of-the-mill girl. Indeed, you may now bow before me.
Okay, princess. Excuse me, princess.
Hey, so please do enjoy looking around the town. You might see something that'll help you regain one of your memories.
Don't be afraid to look around here as much as you like. I hope you find something to trigger your memory. Don't tell me anything about triggering, man. That's triggering, and I don't like that word. No, I mean, that's the point of the word, right? So, to trigger. The act of to trigger a thing. You know, you really gave me this shock in my life yesterday. I genuinely thought I'd seen a ghost.
I couldn't believe my eyes either. I thought that you had a twin brother or something.
Yeah. I think in the future I'll just talk to people once and voice them, and after that I'll just skim through their dialogue, like when I do side quests or repeats or whatever.
Hello, welcome to the Highlands. Make yourself at home. I'm sure you have a long journey.
I think that was supposed to be. Oh, anyway. Can we leave?
Where are you going? I'm supposed to be showing around the town. You might have lost some memories, but I have a feeling we still need to keep an eye on you at times. Come now, I still haven't finished your tour yet. Honestly, I'm doing all this for you, you know.
Well, as I was about to say, excuse me, princess.
I didn't expect I'd ever see you alive again, red-headed traveler. Pretty surprisingly, huh, Mr. Tiddles?
Mr. Tiddles? Oh, there's a cat there. Yeah. Alright, and this is the...
I was really surprised when I heard you're still alive. And not only that, you were able to make it back here with your friends. You're truly a special individual, Adol Christin.
Ah, it's you, Kalok. I say Adol and his friends are with you too. Have you come to ask me something?
Yeah, we have. Oh, but first I should introduce you. This is Werner. He's responsible for observing the river.
Observing the river? Surprised there's a job like that. So you see anything strange around the river lately? Well, yes, actually. Not too long ago, I saw two strangely dressed individuals, a man and a woman, on the opposite shore. Can you describe them at all? The woman was just, let's say, lightly dressed and had long purple hair, and the man was enormously clad in obscenely heavy-looking armor. I remember them well because they were such an odd combination, likely a studying opposite. Reminds me of, was it from Bravely Default, one of the monk and the white witch, or white wizard in that one.
That sounds like...
That man must have been the beast tamer we encountered.
Yeah, and the woman must be that magician.
The magician, quote unquote. So those two are allies? Sure would have guessed that. Well, I've played this game before, so... Ah, then you've met them yourselves. Unfortunately, all I could confirm is that the two of them were together. They were on the opposite shore after all, so I couldn't hear what they were talking about, nor confirm exactly what they were doing. I see. Still, at least now we know they're connected in some way. That's pretty significant on its own. Thanks for the information. Oh, it is nothing. I'm happy to have helped.
Thanks a bunch.
Yeah, it's got some information on the bad guys. All I confirm is that one was a man and one was a woman. They were both dressed peculiarly, nothing more. Peculiarly. Hey, I'm glad to hear that information is useful to you. A highly detailed model sits atop the desk. It seems to depict a battlefield. Are they playing war games? Ooh, it's been a long time since I played war games. But yeah, this is the training, or the hall for quests and stuff like that. But until we do the plot, we can't do the quests, so.
Are you a zombie? I know all zombies. Sometimes when people die, they keep moving around. They're called zombies.
Or people haven't had their coffee in the morning, one of the two. But yeah, this is the guild hall for quests and stuff like that, so.
Welcome, travelers. As you can see, this place is where we weave fabrics and tailor clothes. This is the role that has been passed down by family for generations.
I always kind of wish I could, like, sew or weave. I don't know, just because it'd be a useful skill to have. Patching clothes and stuff like that. But nowadays, there's really no reason to patch clothes because of just, you know, textile industries and all that other stuff that it's just cheaper to just buy another set of clothes than to repair it. Let's go through the back door, shall we? Let's see, we got alpaca. We got ourselves a Campbell. And we got ourselves a shiny Picard. No, the memories of the previous game. The hard boss. Actually, I never... there's a super secret boss in the previous game remake that you had to fight a golden P-card. So I think that's a reference to that. Unfortunately, I could never beat the game fast enough in a ultra difficult mode to unlock that like on screen. So yeah, for those who were expecting that, I just couldn't do it. I'm just not that good at these types of games, like in terms of like the higher difficulty ones. So that's why I usually play them on normal mode. Hello, my name is Barton. I study different ecosystems here in the Highlands. We met before, but it seems you don't remember. I see no harm in reintroducing myself. I am currently raising rare livestock from throughout the European Union in this building. Feel free to visit here anytime if you want to study them yourselves. Alright. Well, the golden P card is one thing. Oof. But yeah, we can feed them as well and get rewards from them, so. Simon Adol, it's great to see you. I'm so glad you're alive. Everyone here feared the worst. There are only dust and old dreams in here, but please make yourself at home if you can. Nothing but dust and old dreams, huh? And a few too many books in here to make a claim like that, if you ask me.
Yes, I do have a lot. Simon and Betty are the descendants of scholars and the most well-educated people in all of Highland. While Lord Eldiel gives the ultimate decision on whom to invite to his town, he'll often ask for advice from Simon and Betty before doing so.
Wow, so kind of like this heavenly advisors or something then? Oh no, we're not quite that important.
Lord Eldiel is omnipotent and omniscient in the true sense, you see. But as a result of that, he doesn't always see things the same way a human would. But that's where we come in. We provide him with a human perspective on things, nothing more. Frankly, it's an honor that he listens to us at all.
I see. How long has this elder been living in the region? Well, I could give you an exact answer, but it's been hundreds of years for sure. I don't know if you have ever seen any, but all of the winged statues in the Great Forest are images of Lord Eldiel. So there you have the answer to that question.
Hundreds of years? So that means he must be really, really old man by now? You wouldn't be able to tell if you met him. He looks and acts like he's still in his prime. You never heard of him failing ill before either.
Oh, so he's a god of some sort or whatever.
Oh, wow.
His personality is a large part of why all of us here in the Highlands love him so much. He's incredibly kind and even has a great sense of humor. Just talking with him always puts me at ease. Sounds like a pretty great guy, god.
I think we've probably kept you long enough. Now,
true, we should be letting them go. But you're welcome to come back anytime if you should ever need anything. Kalika, I'm sure you have plenty of places to show them now? Yeah, I guess so. Thank you both for your time.
oh, that was interesting.
He was so excited yesterday when we found out you were still alive. It's a shame you don't remember meeting him, but please do try to be his friend if you can.
I'm really glad you're alive. We all feared the worst. There are only dust and old dreams in here, but please make yourself at home if you can. Seems an interesting set of folks, I guess. Alright, nothing to interact with, so okay. Alright, let's see what else is out and about that. Whoops, didn't mean to go in there. I don't want to talk to you again. I do want to bug you, though. Yeah, some chins.
I told you Joel's going to be a tailor with me. We have tailor wedding and make tailor babies. He's got no other choice.
So these two girls are fighting over this kid. This kid's probably not even old enough to know about that stuff.
Joel's going to be a scholar with me. We'll have a scholar wedding and make scholar babies.
And that's an undeniable fact. Should you really be talking about babies at this age, kids?
Come on, stop fighting, please.
Dude, you're going to wish two girls were fighting over you when you get older. Because, you know, only men can dream of that, such a thing. Oh, there's Lisa over there. An LDL statue. What an impressive building.
It sure is busy. It sure is pretty. This is the chapel where people offer prayers to Lord Eldiel. Look, it's Mariana and Lisa talking about the altar. Have you go say hi?
Sure. Or we could go through this door. I guess an isolated prayer room or a classroom or something like that. Probably a classroom.
Lord Eldiel, please watch over me today as you always have.
So you're the redheaded explorer and his companions people have been talking about. Well, while you're here, you should pray to Lord Eldiel as well. I don't pray to God. I don't believe in idolatry like that.
Oh, you must be. Good day, Adol. Did you manage to get any sleep after we spoke last night?
I did, thank you. Not a wink.
Oh dear, that's a bit worrisome.
That's what happens when you go wandering around town in the middle of the night, Adol.
So, are you Lisa then? You're very pretty. Isn't she though? Lisa is the most popular maiden in all the Highlands, and for good reason. What, most popular?
Why are you boasting about her? Shouldn't you be, like, jealous or something?
These two have always been very close to one another. They've been raised together as they were sisters.
I see. And who might you be?
Oh, I'm sorry, I haven't introduced myself yet. My name is Mariana. I'm one of the apostles of the Highland.
Apostle? What, like Paul or something like that? Or Ringo? Or oh, wait, no, that's different. Apostle?
Oh, that's right. I haven't explained that yet, have I? Those who directly serve Lord Adil are referred to as apostles. But only apostles are allowed to enter the tower where he lives. Of course, there's more to it than that, but that's the general gist. Suffice it to say, it is a very important position. Lisa is an apostle too, and so am I, but I'm just an apprentice.
Oh, really? Important position, huh? So, how do these apostles serve your Lord Eldiel exactly?
Well, each of the apostles have a different task assigned to him or her. Mine, for example, is the rite of prophecy, in which I convey the words of Lord Eldiel to the people of the Highlands.
So here's a voice spot. You're a Metatron, basically.
Lisa's role, then. My role is called the rite of summoning. The rite of summoning. If I recall correctly, the mayor spoke of that yesterday.
Adol said something about Lord Eldiel giving knowledge to people of his choosing. So does that mean your role is to bring those people here?
Well, summoning. I guess that makes sense.
Exactly. You probably figured it out by now, but the one who brought Adol to this town before he lost his memories was Lisa. Really? Come to think of it, what happened to the person you were supposed to be bringing here this time? Was he with you when you returned last night? No, actually, Lord Elder indicated that the time was no longer convenient, so I was asked to cancel the summoning till a later date. Really? That's a shame. But if Lord Elder wasn't able to grant an audience, then that's that, I suppose. He must be very busy right now. Yes. Are you okay, Lisa? You seem tired. Perhaps you should avoid making any more long journeys for the time being. No, I'm fine. That, if you're sure.
Oh, sorry, wrong voice.
Well, if you're sure. ... Alright, everyone. I think we should move on to the next location. I really am fine, Kalilka. You need worry so much about it. Everyone needs to rest sometimes. No, it's nothing to be ashamed of.
Indeed, we have had enough for now. Any other questions can wait. Thank you very much for your time.
Take care. It's nice meeting you. Okay, Miss Tour Guide, lead the way.
Don't patronize me, neck chin. Come on, everyone. Let's move on.
Man, Dern usually is kind of the butt of all the jokes in the game.
Still, it brings me great joy to see you alive and well, Adol. Your memory loss is a little worrying, but for now, just try and take good care of yourself.
But doesn't everyone have memory loss when they leave?
Please don't concern yourself with me. Take your time, enjoy all the services and sights the town have to offer. If anything happens, I'll be sure to let you know.
Alright. Now let's keep looking around. I think we're done, actually.
Right, I think we've been about everywhere in town now. We should have enough information to work with, so let's head back to the mayor's place and regroup.
Yes, we should decide our next course of action.
Miva, I'm afraid I must have some business to attend to, so I must bid you adieu. Adieu. I'll see you again later. Bye.
Bye.
Alright then, Adol. We've gathered a fair amount of information at least. Is there anything in particular that stands out to you?
Well, anything really about Eldiel.
That winged god you're supposed to have met before you lost your memories? He sure seems to be loved by everyone around here.
Is he a Gary Stew? No.
Well, if he's really been living in that tower for hundreds of years, then he's not an ordinary human, that's for sure.
He has wings. Of course he's not an ordinary human.
He's supposed to be in perfect health, not like some old man or something.
Or anything. Those statues in the forest supposedly were cast in this image, which means there is a high likelihood that he has some connection with the ancient kingdom of Celceta. While we cannot be certain until we have met him for ourselves, he does seem to fit the very definition of a god.
Yeah, this whole Eldiel thing is definitely an interesting development. But I was thinking of something else, something that might help figure out what happened to you here, Adol.
About my belongings? No, it's the man and woman, but...
Yeah, I was thinking that too. If you really fell into that waterfall, your belongings could hold the key to this whole mystery.
This could be our chance to see what Adol had with him before he disappeared. Assuming we can even get them, since they've been
buried.
And since everyone thought you were dead,
they buried them in your grave.
Are we about to rise from our grave? Huh. We should consult with Aaron. Time for some grave robbing.
That settles it then. Permission from the dead guy himself means no curse, no problem, just a little playing in the dirt, and bam, answers.
There is not a moment to waste.
Alright, now we need to go to our grave site, so... See if the old man has anything to say.
I believe Kalilka is currently at the chapel. You're welcome to look around the town, but please try to avoid drawing too much attention to yourselves.
Oh, yeah, she said that though. Alright. Let's see if anyone has any extra dialogue now that we've... But yeah, our next destination is the... let's see, this is Lisa's house. No one in there. I'm just double checking and see if anyone has anything new to say. Okay. Yeah. Oh, well, remember that we're just gonna go grave robbing, man. Let's see. Let's see if Kalilka has anything to say while we... Yeah, scholar babies. 100 babies! No? Okay. Okay, yeah, that's all the same. Yeah, that's all the same. I was just saying anything different now.
See how is Kalilka's tale of the town. I'm gonna be teaching a small lesson for the children shortly. Kalilka will be helping me too. It's not much, but I hope they'll find it useful in their daily lives. Are you still exploring the town? I know you've been voted already, but make sure not to leave through the north exit. It's pretty much the only rule.
Oh, you know, I should have tried to go to the north of town just to see what she would say. Whoops. Oh, well. I mean, she basically says don't leave the north of town. They really don't want anyone leaving town through the exit. It would probably be best to respect their wishes. So, yeah. Okay. Let's see. I said, I don't think anyone has any real new dialogue. Yeah, it seems like everything's the same, so. Okay, well, we'll go to our graveyard then. Oh, right, we're about to leave town, so. Oh, hey, doll, you're heading out? You're welcome to leave, so be careful out there. We've already had to make a grave for you once, and we'd hate to do it again, much less make more of your friends. Okay. Yeah, let's go and buy some. Since we're about to leave, might as well buy some more. Our new weapons. Oops. Oh, he says we don't get much customers like us, so. Okay. Whoops. Alright, let's buy the new weapons for everyone, so. I think I should have enough money for that. Yes. And then armor-wise, let's see. Yeah, we got the amber coat, which gives you a little bit of strength and defense. Or you could go pure defense. And we do have male and female only armor. I do like having a little bit of strength, but I do kind of... Well, it depends on the difficulty. And even the strength bonus really isn't that super huge. But... let's see. Well, the defense... the defense for Karna is actually really good. Well, 42, then it goes to 37. You know, I kind of like good offense, so we'll give buy Karna her an armor set, and then we'll buy 2 for the guys. We don't need one for everyone. Goodbye, fire mode for a while. And I'll sell all the other stuff later, so I don't need the money right now, so. Alright, let's head back to our grave site, so. Alright, let's just skip over there, so. Yeah, we just have to run all the way back. Oh wait, can I teleport over there? Was there a teleport right next to it? Now I'm trying to remember. Yeah. Yeah, I was about to say, I guess I didn't need to buy that armor yet, so. Oh yeah, his grave's over here. Here lies Adol Christin. Yep, this is the one. Feel a little guilty. Let's get digging. We dig, 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 dig. We dig the whole night through. Or what's the other song? Diggy, diggy hole, diggy, diggy hole. Never thought I'd go grave robbing at all, much less with the grave's occupant at my side.
All right.
Come on, boys, let's get to work. Boys? Well, I mean, you are a tomboy, but tomboys are the best girls. In my IMHO. After digging for a while, a stone coffin was unearthed. Hesitantly, the lid was slid back to reveal a ghost! No, just an empty coffin. Wait, my stuff's gone. Huh? Empty. It's not the wrong grave, is it? No, this is Adol's, and they said they were buried his belongings here. Wait, I think I see something in the corner. Why would it be in the corner? Maybe it slid around when they were dropping the coffin in? Osmond produced a small scrap of paper from the coffin. Alright, we get a notebook scrap for our efforts. I received the mask from... What is it? It looks like it came from a notebook. There's something written on it, too. Received the mask from... This is definitely your handwriting, Adol. The mask? ...
Yeah, that brings a lot of things to mind, but let's think this through for a minute. Firstly, why are Adol's belongings not here when the villagers said they'd be, and even apologized for burying them? They lied. Someone stole my stuff! That seems the most likely scenario to me as well. If we assume that the villagers said this is true, Adol's belongings should be buried here. If they intended deception, they could say that no belongings were found, and I doubt we would have questioned it. The most likely possibility here seems to be that someone looted your final resting place, perhaps considering it a victim misclaim. So someone else dug up his grave before us? Wouldn't we have noticed the upturned earth, though? Whatever was here must have been seriously important to them if they were willing to go that far just to get it. Yeah, but at least we found something. Received the mask from... Not much to go on, but it's a start. Though hearing the word mask doesn't bode too well for us, given what we went through in Komodo. ... It's too early to tell if Remnos is connected to this. Yeah, we got far too little information right now. Still, it says we received it from someone. Who would that be, I wonder? Whoever it is, it seems reasonable to conclude that Adol's disappearance occurred shortly after this meeting. Perhaps the mask in question is directly tied to this incident, and by extension to Adol's memory as well. I think it would be safest to operate under this assumption at the moment, to remain underlit while we continue to investigate.
Adol.
I think it's about time we go meet the person living in that tower now. Maybe so. Yeah, we get teleported back to the Highlands after that, so... Our Highland.
You'd like to speak to Lord Eldil?
Yeah, I don't think we'd be able to get to the bottom of what happened to Adol without talking to him at least once. I agree. A consultation with Lord Eldil seems wise. It is, after all, my responsibility that one of his valued guests went missing. I have been to discuss matters with him as soon as possible myself. Is something the matter, Visa? Visa?
Actually, there's something I need to tell you about Lord Eldil.
Oh, you sound hesitant. Please don't be shy. What is it you need to tell me?
Lord Eldil is rather unwell at the moment. He claims to have he has a kind of chronic disease.
But this is the guy who said he never got sick.
What? Lord Eldil is ill? I was unaware of this. It's even possible. To my knowledge, he has never taken ill, even once.
I'm sure he'd be very happy to know Adol's alive and well, but if you could, at least wait until his condition improves.
I see. Well, I guess we really don't have much of a choice in the matter. If he's sick, he's sick.
Durin? I'm terribly sorry. I'll be sending a formal Eldil of your arrival at the first available opportunity. ...
Man, I can't believe this. Do we really have to wait until God feels better before we can talk to him? I thought gods weren't supposed to get sick. And our hands are tied until then too, since we told them we wouldn't wander too far outside the town. First, Adol's memories and now Eldil's unprecedented illness. It seems a lot of unusual things are happening here lately. It's like everywhere Ada goes, trouble follows. Yeah, that's about right. Hey, it's not my fault. Sorry, I guess this might have sounded a little mean. Still, we four would have never met one another if it weren't for you, so it's not like you're always causing problems. I have no idea what kind of unmanageable horrors await us in the future, but I know I don't regret coming with you. Nor do I. ... You're acting kind of strange, Durin.
Oh, sorry, I was just thinking. This is only a suggestion, Adol, but how about we sneak out of town tonight and go to Eldil's tower ourselves?
That would be naughty! What? Aren't we just told not to do exactly that?
Well, I have a hunch. I mean, I can't prove it or anything, but still, that Lisa girl seems to be hiding something. I've got a feeling it's real important. And what's stranger is, I don't get the impression it's us she's hiding it from. If anything, she seemed to be hiding it from the people of Highland.
Are you referring to her account of Eldil's illness? She did seem overly hesitant to mention it, with no obvious explanation for her reluctance.
Don't get me wrong, she seems like a nice girl, but I get the feeling there's more to this than meets the eye. More than meets the eye. Transformers!
I think it has been made quite clear to us that this town is unique in a great many ways, and with individuals acting to make the situation even more complicated. There is a high probability that no matter how long we wait, there will be no resolution to this dilemma.
That's just what I was going to say, except in smaller words.
I'm kind of surprised though. I figured to be against it for sure. Oh yeah, because the whole culture around his village and the Sparta and all that other stuff. We all have our reasons for being here. I'm tired of simply waiting for things to happen. The time has come for us to be arbiters of our own destinies. That's the spirit.
What about you, Adol? How do you feel about this?
Let's do it.
I don't know why you even bother asking. Your eyes lit up like fireworks as soon as I mentioned sneaking off. So hopeless.
So I guess that's that then. We should start getting ready. So something tells me this won't be an easy journey. It'd be best if we got to the tower before dawn.
So basically make sure to upgrade your equipment before this. So. Is everyone still asleep? Yep. It seems the door is strange. Oh yeah, right. We have to go through the... Why? The window's unlocked. Will you go outside? Yes. So this is how you've been getting out. Well, I only get out once. This is so exciting. Shh, we need to leave before anyone notices us.
The north exit leads to the tower, right?
The shop still seems to be open, so we can stock up on supplies before we leave. Do take care not to appear suspicious, however. I think everyone's like either asleep or locked doors, I think. Yeah, can't go through the doors, it's just like before. Yeah, conveniently enough, the shop is open. How convenient. Good evening to you. Oh, I forgot there's a woman. The sun's gone down, but I'm not going to close up shop for a while longer, so please take your time. I don't think there's any... I think she's the only shop anyway, so there's really nothing else. Is there anyone else to interact with? The sanctuary storms can be found beyond the north exit, not here. Yeah, don't go away from the plot, Adol. You're not ready to go yet. You have to go to the plot. Hey, Adol. How about we stop by the shop before we leave? Philemon's workshop, was it?
Yeah, that was the one that looked like it dealt with machines. We might be able to stock up on supplies there.
It'd be wise to see what they have to offer then before we depart. Alright. We can do that. Oh, wait, no. Their shop is the purple, or pink one. Pink, purple, whatever. Wait. I thought there's... Maybe it was the orange one. I could swear it was the pink one. Nope, it was, I was mixing them up. The pink one was the trading hall, or guild hall, whatever. Is that Gazak? It is. I saw his Roton buddy from all the way from over there.
Gazak, wasn't that the traveling merchant we met in Celery? Holy crap, it is him.
What are you doing here, Gazak?
Actually, I happened to see you entering the ruins and decided to follow you. I did get lost along the way, but I managed to make it here in the end. Just now, in fact.
Seriously? I can't believe you all made it here on your own. Those ruins are pretty dangerous, you know.
They don't call me Gazak the Strong for nothing. I know this forest like the back of my hand. That's new. No. And I'm not letting some little monster get the best of me.
Amazing. You must be stronger than you look.
I hear that a lot. Anyway, there's something you should know. I'm actually from Highland.
What? Wait, how'd you not lose your memory, though? What are you talking about?
Perhaps I should be the one to explain. You see, Gazak here is my younger brother.
Whoa. Talk about younger by far. Really?
If I told you the whole story, we'd be here all night. So to summarize, a few decades ago, I got myself into a bit of trouble. Took a little spill, you could say, and eventually found myself washed up on the opposite side of the river. I was saved by the people of Celery, and, well, that was that.
You have been a beloved resident of Celery ever since I was born, so I had no idea. I would never have had any way to know that you came from the other side of the river.
Wait, so is this supposed to be like a big teary-eyed reunion of all my brothers or something?
It was, yes, until you all barged in and ruined everything.
Wow, what a lovely girl. I hope I hope you grow to be just like that, and that won't be. Anyway, sorry.
Oh, it's no bother at all. What is it you came here for? Did you need something?
We came to buy our supplies. That doesn't really matter.
I don't have anything I can sell to you, unfortunately.
Or sorry, I don't have anything I could sell to you, unfortunately.
If I use the facilities there, I should be able to reinforce your weapons armor.
Like I said, unless I'm playing the higher difficulties, I really don't mess with reinforcement.
Really?
Of course, if you have the materials, I can even craft some accessories for you. I'm Gazak the Strong, after all. Though back when I lived here before, people called me Gazak the Super Handyman instead.
We'll go along with that. Feel free to work Gazak hard while he's here. Phrasing?
I didn't think Grandfather's younger brother was still alive. That makes him my great uncle, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess so. I never dreamed I'd be able to see Gazak alive again. There's nothing in the world that could make me happier than this. I'm so excited. Happy, happy, joy, joy.
If you need anything, Super Handyman Gazak is here to help. I haven't done this in a while, but I promise you I haven't gotten rusty in the slightest.
Alright, and you can reinforce, which, like I said, I usually don't mess with that. We're fine. I don't think there's... yeah, we could refine materials, but nothing really there for that.
And we don't have the... we still can't make the... Let's see, I can make the Silver's Axe. And we still don't have the Monkey King here for that specific situation, so... okay, anyway. Yeah, easier to do that, so... Save there, so... Can we go into the tower there? Nope, okay. Well, it looks like we made our way to the tower itself, or we're about to sneak out of the tower itself. Hopefully, sneaking out of the town won't piss off the villagers enough. But what awaits us at the top of the tower? Is El Dio really sick? I'll find out next time in the next episode of Ys Memories of Celceta. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.